trouble. So he did his damage early here. Now with the second half and not a fresh start, he has still 3 fouls to give here, but he plays a little more carefully. It'd be amazing to see what he can do, because he was a really big push here for the Falcons.
Brett's 11 points is a career high, so he's got his career high in one half of basketball. So it's going to be interesting to see, can he continue that pace, and can they get Keith Caulfield worked into the rhythm a little more? And Bradley Prinzen hasn't scored a lot so far, so yes, Brett is carrying the load, but let's see if they can spread it out a little bit.
They definitely have their weapons out there as the Falcons return all their starters to the floor. This is Betcher, freshly returned. Kick out. Caulfield lining up the 3. That's not going to go. He can shoot those. He proved that kind of by surprise against Aurora. Now Edgewood with a chance to tie it right out of the gate or take the lead in this case, as the 3 is not going to go. Slapped loose by Kittle was the rebound. Lopez will track it down on a fresh 35 for Edgewood. Lopez swinging it over. This is going to be Roosh. Roosh taking it to the house. A little soft, but he got it, and we're tied again. The second tie of the game. This is the game that's seen the second tie here and 4 lead changes as Kittle takes it, kicks it out. Prinzen off to Betcher. Betcher thought better of it. Kick out to Kittle. Kittle out to Prinzen. Falcons operating with time, going up against Lopez. 2 softballs loose and tracked down by Hearer. And the Falcons may have pushed that one a little too hard to start.
A little bit too aggressive, but you can see on that possession there the type of offense they are. They're a drive and a kick. They did it about 4 times, and they got the guy to drive for the layup, but just wasn't there.
Joe Klosik gives the lead back to Edgewood with that shot in there. Kittle pushing himself to Betcher. Betcher up against Klosik. He's got to kick it out. Klosik got perfect position there on the defensive block. Here comes Kittle. Kick out. Brody going to fire the 3 from the right side.
Yeah!
And the Falcons take the lead right back. It's a 1-point lead, 35-34 with 18:28 left to play in the second half.
Maybe that's the guy right there that we can get going, is Stephen Brody. He's a spot-up 3-point shooter, and second one of the game right there.
And an immediate lead change. We've seen 3 lead changes here in the last minute as Lopez took that one to the house. Caulfield going to take it out for a bit here. 18:09 now left in regulation. Prinzen off to Kittle. Kittle. Prinzen for the 3 from the corner. That's going to be short and tracked down by Hearer. And here comes Roosh for Edgewood. Taking it baseline. He had an open baseline. Kickoff. Lopez. Too soft. Betcher with the rebound, and the Falcons with a chance making another lead change early in the second half.
It's one of the things you see in basketball. A lot. The guy goes up, he's 2 feet from the bucket, doesn't use the backboard.
That's a basic. They teach you that in 5th grade for a reason.
I learned that when I could start the dribble. Use the backboard when you're inside the circle area.
Dylan Roosh called for his first personal on the team's first here. I'll put Betcher to the line here with a chance to take the lead back. Betcher's first. Ties it up. That's his 12th point of the night.
Haven't mentioned it yet tonight. Today is Spirit Day. Campus Activity Board and Campus putting this together. Nice crowd we got here tonight.
It is a pretty good crowd here for a Tuesday night, especially considering finals week is next week for a lot of these young people. Is Betcher for the lead. Got it, and the Falcons change the lead for the 4th time in less than 2 minutes. 37-36 your score now with 17.5 minutes remaining to play in regulation. Lopez bringing it up for Edgewood. Meineke facing a double team that leaves wide open. Hearer need to kick off to Roosh. Roosh can't connect. Betcher the rebound. The Falcons turn up the fast break. Betcher. Oh. And there's a kick there. And slow to get up was Lopez. He hit the deck pretty hard and was a little slow to get up, but he's jogging it off here now.
I think that's one of those decisions for Brett. It's evened up, and you're not the point guard, so slow it down and run some offense.
Brody with a little elbow jumper extends the lead to 3, 39-36. The Falcons turning on the press. Brody got a little eager there looking for the steal. Meineke now facing Prinzen. Lopez ball fake facing Caulfield going in. Betcher scared it out of him.
Yes.
Ahead to Prinzen. Prinzen taking it up against Meineke off the glass, too soft, but Kittle's there for a putback. And Edgewood is down by 5, 41-36, 16:48 left in regulation.
Defense leading to offense. Beautiful transition there for the Falcons.
Edgewood now trailing by 5, a bit unfamiliar for them. Brody's going to get called for the bump on the baseline. against Meineke. He gave Meineke a little too much room and decided to compensate with physical contact. It's a big no-no for officials nowadays. That's the first on Brody. Falcons have 5 Falcons who have fouls. Betcher has the most with 2 personal. Inbounds play coming. Deke Voss looking inside. Gonna have to wave for someone. He's gonna have to kick it out there. Zawadzki. Back to Deke Voss. Deke Voss trying to get someone into the paint. Reset to Lopez. Zawadzki. Klosik. Back to Lopez. Falcons just not letting anyone inside that paint here. Meineke, spin move. Lopez wide open for the 3. That's not going to go. Caulfield, the rebound. Got it. Here come the Falcons again. Kittle. Cross move. Kick out. Brody for 3. That's not going to go. Fighting for it was Prinzen for the rebound, but he was mismatched against Klosik there.
It's the right idea. It's 2-on-2. Your shooter drifts again to the corner. Drives to the lane, kick it out. It didn't fall this time, but maybe next time.
Lopez had the move, but lost his footing. Out to Klosik. Klosik for 3. That's not going to go. Ball's loose. Kittle tracks it down. Inside of 16 minutes now. Kittle. Caulfield on the block. Off the glass and in. Falcons lead by 7. Their biggest of the night. 43-46. And Edgewood wants to talk about it.
I think they need to talk about it. They were up by 5 or so points with 5 minutes to go in the first half, and now they're down by 7 here.
Biggest lead of the night here for the Falcons, 43-36, 15:43 left in regulation. And the Falcons really playing their style. You'd say the first half belonged to Edgewood in the sense that it was their style of game that was dictating. It was very slow paced, it was low scoring. This first half, at least the first 4 minutes and 17 seconds, have been all the Falcon style of play.
It has been, and the one thing that you notice that they aren't running a lot of sets right now, but they're scoring on transition. They're getting 3-on-2, 4-on-3s. They're getting a guy who cuts down the middle of the floor. They hit him. If he's not there, he kicks it out. They got a 3 opportunity. They kick it out. If the 3 opportunity is not there, then they got a guy who can drive to the bucket for a layup. And that's the style that they're accustomed to, the style they like playing, and they're getting it right now.
And another big factor we have mentioned since we've been focusing so much on the Falcons' offense is the Falcons' defense. They have done a fantastic job of shutting Klosik out of the lane here, and Edgewood has had to live and die by shooting from the outside. They've been trying to get inside. When they do, there's so much pressure that, as we saw with Lopez, it's really easy to make a ball control error.
Yeah, and Klosik had 10 points in the first half. I think he had, 9 of them in the first maybe 7-8 minutes of this game, and he really doesn't have a lot right now. But it's if Edgewood needs to get back in this game, they got to find a way to get him some scoring in the paint.
So trailing by 7, Edgewood now in a very unfamiliar position. Going to bring the ball up here. 15.5 minutes left. Looking inside, Klosik has position on Betcher, trying to make a spin move. Double team with Caulfield. Klosik trying to get it out, and he gets it. He would not be denied that time. Cuts the lead to 5, 43-38, 15-20 now in regulation.
Nathan, looking at the box score, though, we just got CW's got 3 guys in double figures, and Brett Betcher's already got a double-double.
Brett Betcher having a career night as Caulfield carries the ball there. A little too eager to get to the basket. Stutter step move did him no favors. Falcons putting on the man-to-man pressure. Edgewood's going to probably have to face that the remainder of the game as Zawadzki will bring up facing Caulfield. This is Roosh now. Just across in time. 25 on the shot clock now. 15 minutes left to play in regulation. Zawadzki, high post, handoff. Roosh going to the corner. Double team, kick out. Zawadzki's going to swing it. Taking inside is Meineke up against Betcher. Goes underneath his arm. And what a move by Meineke. Get underneath the wingspan of Betcher. Kittle, quick response back, kicks it out. This is Brody. Caulfield. Caulfield's going to take it himself. Going to the block against Zawadzki. Off the glass, a little too strong. And Edgewood with a chance to cut the lead to 1 or tie it. Roosh taking himself against Kittle. A little too easy there for Roosh. And it's a 1-point game, 43-42. That 7-point lead went away in a hurry.
It did, and 2 possessions in a row, driving hard to the bucket for Edgewood, getting layups.
Oh, Caulfield mismanaged the dribble, put it off his own left leg, and Edgewood with a chance to take the lead back. This is Meineke taking it himself. Too strong, and the Falcons dodge a bullet. But not this time. Roosh almost gets the steal from Kittle. Kittle beats 2 people, 5-on-3. Prinzen to Betcher. Falcons will hit the reset button here as Betcher will dribble it out. Take it himself now. Stutter dribble. Blasts it in. A left hand on the right side. A very unorthodox move. But the Falcons lead is back to 3, 45-42, 13-40 now left in the second half.
Safe to say Brett is feeling it tonight?
That's the way they say it nowadays. Classic also feeling it, fires a three and hits it, and we are tied at 45.
Big guy's got some range downtown.
13-26 now, we are tied at 45 here. That's yet another tie as Brody has it up top. Falcons looking to make some substitutions as the ball's knocked out by Classic. So Kittle will take it baseline, swing it out off the hands of Meineke. The back and forth continues. Noah Kegley, the senior out of Grafton, making his first appearance here this season on the home court.
Classic went to the bench for Edgewood, and Keith Caulfield sitting down.
Thuman just checked in, firing the three. That's not going to get the bounce. Rebound there by Heemstra. And Edgewood the chance to take the lead back again. This is Roosh. Zavatsky. Kickoff pass, three from Heemstra. Got it! And Edgewood has the lead right back. 48-45 is your score. And this time, CUW wants to talk about it.